Hello, welcome to Spicy News, giving you the best on what you need to know. If you want to know about hip-hop and you want to stay updated about hip-hop related news, consider subscribing to this channel because it's about to get down. Well, today I got some good news and I got some bad news and I got some really bad news. But before we get to that right now, I just want to say thank you very much to each and every one of you for staying with this channel, for subscribing to this channel and staying with us and doing all these crazy things that you do each and every day, man. I really appreciate it. And right now we are actually approaching like 20,000 and we're gonna pass that in no time, and we are actually heading to 30,000 subscribers. We just started this YouTube channel, man. We don't even have 15 videos, but we are heading to 30,000 subscribers. I just want to say thank you very much, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. I don't see numbers, I see people. I don't see numbers, I only see people who supports me, and I really appreciate that. Now we're gonna talk about this thing, coronavirus, today. Now this thing has finally got into us. This thing has finally got in our country, and it is definitely affecting us in every corner of the way. Well, a few weeks ago we had our first person who was tested positive to be having the COVID-19 coronavirus. As we all know that South Africans, they take each and everything and make it a joke. So they took it as a joke, like they didn't see it as a threat at all. And right now, at the time of this recording, we are actually currently sitting at 61 people are actually having this disease. We don't even know how many people they have had contact with before they even know that they have this disease right here. So nobody is safe. Nobody's safe. A-reece said it on the Cotton Fest.
With the drama, man, you niggas ain't safe anyway. Nobody's safe.
Now, talking about South Africans making everything a joke, it's getting out of hand. If you are a person who reads newspapers or maybe who listens to the news just like myself, get updated each and every day about what is going on out here in the country, you would understand that Spain is the second leading following China that has people who are actually having this COVID-19 coronavirus, and people are dying out there. Many people who have died in Spain because they didn't have proper knowledge about this COVID-19. I mean, over 1,000 people have died in Spain because of having less knowledge on what to do and what not to do. Now South Africa is actually exposed in a very higher risk because we take everything as a joke. I mean, yesterday President Cyril Ramaphosa was talking about coronavirus, and he even made an example that we should stop the handshake greeting, but rather we should use the elbow greeting, and people took that clip and made it a joke.
People and encourage the elbow greeting rather, which is this.
In my banner outside.
But now the problem is our leaders, the people that we actually listen to. Because to be honest, as hip-hop people, we don't listen to this government. We think they are corrupt and all those crazy things. The people that we actually listen to are our people. Nasty C's, A-reece, Casper Vest, aka Youngster CPT. If Youngster CPT can talk about this thing on his lines, maybe we might take this thing serious. I don't know. Now they are actually quiet. They are not talking about this thing. They are not creating an awareness or anything. They are actually forgetting that this thing is really a problem for all of us, and they can do some sort of an awareness thing to let these kids know that this thing is serious. It's not only a joke, man. They should not talk about things when it concerns them, or maybe when it starts to, you know, take money out of their pockets. They should talk about things even if it doesn't add any money in their pockets. That's number one. So let's get into the business of today. Now let me say this one once again. Now, people thought it was a joke when the coronavirus got into South Africa. Now, welcome to the first episode of Coronavirus, aka COVID-19, denying us fun. As we all know that Zoocci just gave us a fire album which is called Anxiety. Now, he decided that he was going to make an anxiety tour in March. So, yesterday, Mr. President Cyril Ramaphosa released a statement saying that he don't want to see a group of people exceeding 100 anywhere in his country because they are actually exposing themselves at small risks of having the COVID-19 aka coronavirus. Now Zoocci released an official statement saying this. for immediate release. In light of the president's address concerning COVID-19, it brings us the great heartbreak to announce the postponement of Zoocci FreeAnxiety Tour. The event will be moved to a further date, which we will communicate once we have received the assurance from the relevant authorities that it is safe to do so. We urge all persons to abide to the current state emergency the country is in and try by all means to follow the necessary precautions to eliminate the spread of the pandemic. In the meanwhile, for all those who have purchased the tickets for FreeAnxiety Tour show they set to 25th of March, measures are being put into place to either refund or reissue the tickets for a further date. Depends on the preference of the ticket holder. We deeply apologize for the turn of events and we hope the situation will be resolved soon. Regards, Piff Audio. I'm sorry if I read anything wrong, but I hope I read it right. Now, this was the problem number one, but again, this was not the only problem that we have. As we all know, Reece the King was actually set to drop an album this year called Paradise 2, and again, he was going to have Reece Effect on the 4th of April. Now, this thing of coronavirus has definitely affected A-reece now, and it's sad. Cyril Ramaphosa doesn't want a group of people who are more than hundreds in the place. Coronavirus have definitely affected the Reece Effect. Now, A-reece came up with an official statement, and this is what he had to say. Reece Effect's 2020 statement. In light of His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa state of a disaster announcement and the ongoing impact of COVID-19 outbreak in South Africa, Reece Effect 2020 was set to take place in the 4th of April 2020 has been officially postponed until further notice. For patrons who will be refunded, there are steps you need to follow. To those who have already purchased tickets, they will be able to use the same ticket for the new date to be announced in due time. Those who wish to refund their tickets must simply log onto their website tickets and follow these steps, blah blah blah. So right there he goes on steps on how you can get that and all those crazy things. Now lastly, this is what they say. The refunds will only be allowed until the 23rd of March 2020. No refunds will be processed thereafter, which means on the 24th you will not be getting your money. You will not be getting your money until the world end. If the coronavirus is the end of the world, you will not be getting your money until the world end. Now this is really a problem if you're gonna think about it, because Reece Effect was almost sold out, and if I can tell you right now, the Reece Effect was about 95% to be sold out. Was about 95% to be sold out, and we were going to have a good time on the 4th of April. Now this is this is the problem, and this is the question that we have. When are we going to have fun again? Because I don't really think that this epidemic COVID-19 will be over until at least May, until September. I don't think it'll be over. This is the crisis for the whole world. You know, somebody said that it is very hard to fight an enemy that you cannot see. So the question that we have right now is that how long are we going to be fighting this enemy? How long is this thing going to last? How long are we going to stay indoors? How long are we going to keep living in fears like this? Is this really the end of the world? Is this just the beginning of this thing, or maybe it's the end? So how long this thing is gonna take? That's the question that we have right now. Now another question is that, are these artists still gonna drop their music? Because usually when these artists drop their music, they want to perform their new songs. So are they still gonna be dropping some music even though they're not gonna perform their songs? Are we gonna be seeing some music videos on YouTube maybe? Is this gonna be the Resident Evil real life thing? Are we still gonna be getting Zulu Man with Some Power in May? Are we still gonna be getting Paradise 2 this year before June? Are we still gonna be getting an album from Flame soon? Are we still gonna be getting MT's album soon? Are we still gonna be getting the Big Hash album soon? I don't know. Leave your spice in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, watch your back, wash your hands, and don't smoke pipe, don't share a blunt, don't kiss somebody else's girlfriend, don't hug somebody else's girlfriend, Don't do all these crazy things. Use the elbow greeting, my nigga. And we're gonna see each other on the next time. Peace.